Hello Blood Bowl fans. So it turns out that my stream doesn't want to work today, so sorry I'm not streaming this, but I'm doing it as a recording instead. We're going to round the invitational round 4 onto round 5. We're going to roll. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So round 4 is complete. We're on to the final round of the invitational before the knockout. So, starting off with Division A, as always, Varkson's Purple Pessimist Wood Elf team took on the Punic in the Mansion Vampires of Mego. The Punishers, the Greenskins, or the Orcs even, led by Blissful Fire, managed to beat the Ogres of Harringzord, the Springfield Splatums, damn it, keep saying Splatoons, Splatums, and Undo's ICBBL, the Necromantic team, managed to win 1-0 against Nerdfrog's Amazon's Madden of Iron. So, from this point on, you're free to play your last round, because this round is confirmed. Let's have a look at the teams. Starting off with Undo's team, the Necromantic ICBBL. Let's see what's happened to these wolves then. We've still got the Blodge Wolf, we've still got the Agility Block Wolf. We got a Flash Column with Block. The two whites are still rookies. We still got the Dirty Player, and we got a Guard who's minus movement. And a Ghoul is still in the team. Nothing new in this team, it looks like. It's the same team as it was last week, I think. But that's relatively interesting. It hasn't developed as well as it could have, but at least most of the development has gone to the Wolves, and we are relatively close with one of the Whites still, but I think we have been for the last couple of games. The Ghoul, of course, is one level away from... one touchdown away from leveling as well, at least, so there's some potential for growth here still. At least we have that. That's basically it. So we've had a relatively successful campaign, I guess, with 3 wins, and a loss, so not bad at all. I think Undo will be pretty happy so far, and it puts him in a pretty good position to make it to the final. So we'll have a look at all that in a minute, though. I don't know why I'm looking at the history, actually, to be honest. So on to the Madden of Iron, then, and the Amazons, with 90k in the bank, so we could buy one of these injured pieces, apparently. I didn't know one of them was injured, but there we go. 2 of them are injured, I should say. And nothing new on this side, I think. We've got Guard Blitzer, Tackle Blitzer, and Mighty Blow Strength Blitzer. Lovely. A linewoman with Blodge, a catcher with Sidestep, a thrower that is a touchdown away from scoring, linewoman with Sure Hands, linewoman with Guard. The Agility linewoman is out with a minus armor value, and the Blodge linewoman is out with either Miss Next Game or Niggle. It's Miss Next Game. So that's out too. Okay. I'm just going to go through the teams relatively quickly here, I guess, because there's not going to be any interaction from the live group, unfortunately. Then we go on to Mego's Vampires, who've had a rocky start to their campaign, but let's see what they've got. 3 Vampires, 2 with Block, 1 with Dodge, and all the Thralls. 1 has Kick, 1 has Guard, 1 has Wrestle. There's a couple as well that are dotted about that are close to leveling. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's nice. Also, 2 of the Vampires are pretty close to leveling again as well, so if he gets a pretty active last game, he could get quite a few levels out of this team. Not sure there. And 200k in the bank, so we've got to spend that on something. Maybe in club? Yeah, we could burn some in club. So that's probably what we're going to see happen with Punic in the Mansion. And the Springfield Splatums. This fantastic ogre team that's had a hell of a season. Though I've heard that Harringzord is a stunty specialist, so that explains a lot, actually. 5 ogres still. 1 with break tackle movement. Nice. 1 with just break tackle, and 1 with guard. And the break tackle one is 1 SPP away from leveling. So that's nice. Duffman is close to getting another level. Then we've got all the Noblars. Usu is out with, I guess, miss next game, but he has block. And then we have free diving tackle as well. There's also 1, 2 close to leveling with 1 SPP away. There's 60k in the bank as well, so he could replace Uta for next game if he wants to. I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to be playing with much of a bench, which is very interesting for an Ogre team. But it seems to be working well for him, so don't know. I'll have to watch his games and find out his secrets, because he's having a hell of a season with the stunted team he's playing. Varkson's Wood Elves have been doing incredibly well all season, and I'm pretty sure they are continuing. We've got a War Dancer with Strip Ball, Wrestle, Agility Plus. That's a nice piece. That needs to die. We've got a War Dancer with Tackle, Sidestep. We've got a Catcher with Movement, Block, Sidestep. We got a Tree that is 2 away from leveling. Catcher that is still a rookie. 1, 2, 3 rookie linemen, 4 rookie linemen, 1 with minus movement. They're not rookie at all. Sorry, they don't start with dodge. They're all dodge linemen. Sorry. That's 4 lots of dodge linemen and a lineman with kick dodge. And the thrower, who is still a rookie. And 40k in the bank, so I think he's just bought something. I don't think the thrower was in the team before, so I guess that's the new piece. That's the new kid on the block, so to speak. Okie doke. And lastly, we have a look at Blissful Fire's green orcs, the Punishers. All of the SPP has still gone to the Blitzers and some has gone to the thrower finally. And we also have 2 block Black Orcs. So 2 block Black Orcs, 2 rookie Black Orcs, a Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer, a Guard Stand Firm minus Movement Blitzer. Good thing that he has Stand Firm then. A Mighty Blow Jump Up Blitzer, and a plus Strength Tackle Stand Firm Blitzer. I think the Stand Firm is new, and a Dodge Thrower. Then the linemen are all rookies, one of which is 1 away from leveling, 1 is a touchdown away from leveling if he does want to give them a little bit of experience, which I really doubt. But there's that. 140k in the bank as well, so we could see that spent on something, though I doubt it at this late stage of the game. That seemed way too quick, but that's the 6 teams in the division. Let's have a look at next week's game then, the last week in the round. The Vampires of Mego Panic in the Mansion take on the Orcs of Blissful Fire, the Punishers. The Purple Pessimist Wood Elf team led by Varkson take on the Necromantic ICBB Hell led by led by Undo, sorry. Getting confused because there's a pop-up from Steam. Herringzord's Springfield Splatums, I said it right, the Ogre team are taking on Madden of Iron, the Amazon team led by Nerdfrog. So, that's the last round. Let's see how the leaderboard is looking. Wood Elves are solidly at the top. They are through, without a doubt, with 3 wins and a draw. ICBB Hell, I think, are also through, without a doubt, with 3 wins and 1 loss. The Punishers and Ogres need to win to guarantee their spot, I think. Yep. Yeah, they need to win in order to guarantee a spot, though considering how they've been playing, I think they've got a pretty good chance, though their 2 opponents are the ones that need to win to stay in the game as well, so these 2 games are going to be a tough one. This one is mostly just the 2 teams need to show up, but the others, they're actually playing for positions in the top 4, so that's quite exciting. And the Orcs and Ogres are both 2-0-2, the Amazons are 1-0-3, and the Vampires are 0-1-3. I think even if the Vampires win, they're still not going to make the final, unfortunately. Though they can get 5th place, theoretically, so still worth playing for the win, but unfortunately I think Mego's season is going to be finished at the end of... It's already finished at the end of this round. I'm not going to look at the Hall of Fame. I know that sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but you can look at it for yourself. It's pretty easy to find, and you can look at it in more detail than I show it. Moving on to Division B then. This week's game, we saw Weave's Reptilian Boys take on Doom, who is relatively new to the league, Mad Fies Britons. Punderworld, led by Carla Sibbs, the Underworld team, took on Rivertown Pie Champions. I can't believe this game was 3-0. The Halfling team of Chris J. You can actually watch this game, it is a video on his channel, as is Blissful Fire's game. When I think about it, I forgot to plug Blissful Fire. And the Nobel Animals, led by Stouticus, went 2-1 against Academy Mad, led by Storm Raider. I keep confusing you and Markmill. I'm terribly sorry. Let's have a look. Where are you? Where are you? You are Markmill. Okay, sorry guys. So led by Markmill. Markmill is undead. Alright then, let's have a look at the Nobel animals. I forgot to forward the round. I'll do that afterwards then. So we have a Gutter Runner who is a touchdown away from leveling. We have another Gutter Runner that has Strength Wrestle. We have a Gutter Runner with Block, and a Gutter Runner that's 2 SPP away from leveling as well. We have a Storm Vermin with plus Strength. Hell yeah, that's good news. We have a brand new Storm Vermin. We have a Thrower with Agility. Scary. We have a Lineman with Kick, and we have 3 Rookie Linemen, 2 are 1 away from leveling. Lots of stat ups on this team, and I know the Staticus has had a bit of a rough round this season. He's lost a lot of rats, but looks like the stats are making up for it, and the level ups in general are making up for it a little bit. Hopefully, anyway. And 100k in the banks, we could see something bought, though I really doubt it at this late stage in the game. Moving on to Markmill, not Storm Raider, Markmill, and his Academy Mad Undead team. 100k in the bank as well. So, Mummy with Block Guard, Mummy with Guard Stand Firm. Nice double on the Mummy. 2 whites, both rookies. What's with the whites and being rookies in this league? Strange. Very strange, actually, because whites, because whites often get the SPP on these kind of teams. So, really surprised to see 4 rookie whites. Got to admit, 1 did die though. I remember that much. 2 ghouls, each of which have been given block. 3 ghouls, sorry, 1 of which has been given sure hands. The other 2 block. Skeleton is still a complete rookie. We have 2 zombies with tackle, which is a strange first choice, but cool. And 2 zombies that are complete rookies. Why tackle, actually? Yeah, it's useful against Chris J and Carlos Sibbs, I see. But not really against the other teams. Okay, it's good against the skinks as well. Alright. I'm with you on the tackle. Yeah, sure. 80k in the Halfling team, the Rivertown Pie Champions. You can watch their whole campaign on Chris J's channel. He's been doing some very good color commentary during his games. It's been a joy to watch, as always. So, both trees. 1 has Grab, 1 has Break Tackle. A Halfling with Block. He's still there. He's not dead. A Halfling with Dirty Player. He's still there. He's not dead. Oh, it's full of fun. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 rookies. 1 with, what is this, Sprint? Sure feet. 1 with Sure Feet. 1 with Sidestep, and 1 with Kick, but the Kick guy is out with minus Strength. It's alright, he doesn't need to be strong. He's a Pie Man. We can actually buy one of the missing Halflings. I wouldn't be surprised if that does happen, just so he doesn't have to suffer a loner. Though we'll see what happens there. He's up to 2 team rerolls. I think he was on 1 for a while, though I may be mistaken. So that's that team, looking good. And the Lizardmen of Weave, Reptilian Boys. The Beast is still a rookie, though he did have the unfortunate case of death in one of the early games, I do remember. We got a Saurus with Block Tackle, a Saurus with Blodge. Holy crap. Okay, and 2 more with Block, and then 2 rookies. 1 is 1 away from leveling. If you can get that one leveled, that's going to really help you in the playoff. I'm sure you already know that, but I'm saying it anyway. We have a Skink with Block Sure Hands, that's double. Wow. And then all the stats. These Skinks, what the hell have you been feeding them? Wow. It's double, stat. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I love it. Nice, no wonder your TV is so high. Alright. And there's an extra Skink on the bench just for fun. I'm not so sure you need him, to be honest, but alright. Why not? Well, I guess he was there when the Crocs was dead. Yeah, okay, makes kind of sense. And Carlosib's Punderworld. The Underworld team, there's still only 2 heads. A little bit disappointed by that, but alright. Warpstone Troll is Claw Guard. And 2 SPP away from leveling. Nice. Blitzer with Mighty Blow Tackle. Other Blitzer with Mighty Blow. He's done well with the levels on the Blitzers here. A Thrower with Block and MNG or Niggle. MNG. Other Skaven thrower is still a rookie, even though this guy has missed a lot of games. Both linemen of the Skaven variety are also rookies. Both of them are close to leveling though. The two head goblins are both relatively close to leveling as well, as are two rookies with 1 SPP away, and then two complete rookies right at the end. They're in the last game though, 170 to spend, probably going to sink it into the club, because I don't see the point in buying any more goblins, though we may see one more goblin because that will put him below the threshold. Or he may just keep the threshold up and spend the money in the game, depending on who his last opponent is. And lastly, the Fierce Britons, the Bretonian team led by Doom or Orgoloff. There's a lot of peasants here. I like it. So, all 4 Blitzers. The team was copied from the previous coach's roster exactly. It was made exactly the same, and they've had 1 game since. So, we have a dodge tackle Blitzer, a guard tackle Blitzer, a tackle ouch Blitzer. The ouch is a miss next game. And a Blitzer who's a rookie. We have 2 guard blockers, a blocker who is 1 level away, and a blocker with strip wall. Sorry, felt the need to sneeze quite loudly and at the same time drop my headphones, so apologies to you there. That was my way of showing my disdain for the niggle on the blocker, obviously. Right, so yes, blocker with niggle and strip wall. Awesome sauce. And then rookie lineman. That's fascinating. Literally all of the level ups have gone to the positionals. I think there was a little bit of SPP dotted about on the lineman team, but you can't copy that when you're creating a team as a copy, so they're all a rookie. 50k in the bank, though I don't think he's going to be spending that. Right then, let's move the round forward. You guys can play now. So, Markmill, not Storm Raider, against teammate Doom. Bretonians take on Undead. The Rivertown Pie Champion Halflings, led by Chris J, take on the Nobel Animals, Stouticus's Skaven. Weave's Reptilian Boys take on the Punderworld of Carlosibs. I think Carlosibs has finally met an opponent that is going to squish him, because he's had a hell of a season, gotta admit. Though so is Weave, so that match is interesting. So as it stands then, the Lizardmen are at the top with 3 wins and a draw. They're already through, guaranteed. The Nobel Animals, I think, are also already through with 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. So that's good, especially considering the rocky start. Underworld and Undead both have to fight for it a little bit, where they're both 2 wins, 2 losses. They need to win or at least draw their game in order to guarantee a spot. And the Fierce Bretons with 1-1-2, they need to win in order to have a chance to advance. And unfortunately, Chris, the campaign is already over for the Halflings. But the Pie Champions have kept us all smiling the whole way through. And I've got to give credit to Chris J. He's been a hell of a sport this season. So cool. Because I know he's not a huge fan of Snunties, but yeah, he's been having fun. So good. Alright then, and on to Division C. Where is Division C? There we go. Division C then. So we had Manus Atra's Panzerbears, the Kislev team, taking on the Chaos of Sir Madness, Manchester United. The Cut Anime Rejects, led by Monkey Chunks, took on Project Unlucky Ninja, the Dark Elves of Misur, who I think has won every game. And the Chaos Dwarf Rock Legends destroyed my Norse, ADEnglish, and of Hinorth. Let's have a look at what we're up against then. Fallen Glory, 1450 team roster. We've got Minotaur, who's finally leveled, and he rolled doubles and got block. Sorry, guys. Entirely my fault. I must admit, though, he had a hell of a game. He was crippling my entire team, and he also got man of the match. So it was just one of those games where the Minotaur did fantastic, and he rolled a double on levels. So cool. We got a Bull Centaur with Wrestle, of all things, tackle. I don't know if... I'm sure I've talked about the Wrestle before, but now I look at it, it looks really weird. And also minus agility. And one with Sure Hands block. We got 2 rookie dwarf blockers, one is 2 SPP away from leveling, 3 guard dwarf blockers, and a mighty blow claw dwarf blocker. Nice. 2 rookie hobgoblins and the dirty player hobgoblin, so it's a good looking chaos dwarf team. Yeah, a little bit too much guard, could do with a few more killers, but otherwise looking good for a chaos dwarf team for sure. And onto my boys, my men of Hinorth. I wrote a whole song about them to the tune of O Fortuna called Look More Pantmen. But moving on. So Yeti is a rookie. 2 Ulfs with block. We've got a thrower with sure hands kickoff return. Why did I give him kickoff return? I don't know, but I did. I guess it was to counteract the kick. I'm pretty sure it was to counteract the kick actually of one of the teams. We got a berserker with mighty blow, of course. We got a berserker with strip ball. And he's also missed next game. I don't think he's niggled. Yeah, he's missed next game. We got a runner who has had to be replaced. He was missing. Now I've had to buy him as a rookie. He died at some point. We got a lineman with guard, a lineman with fend, no, 2 linemen with fend, sorry, 1 with dauntless, and 1 that is an SPP away from leveling. So most of my SPP has gone to my lineman. I think every MVP has been a lineman this season, but that's fine. 90k in the bank, and I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to suffer. And Misa's Dark Elf team, the Project Unlucky Ninja. I don't know why I switched to French for a second, but I did. We got all 4 Blodge Blitzers, 1 also has tackle. We got a runner who is yet to be leveled, though he does have leader. We have a lineman who is a complete rookie. We have a Witch Elf who is yet to be leveled, but she does have block. We have an assassin, lineman with kick who's missing next game minus strength, a lineman who's a complete rookie, and a lineman with wrestle. Good looking Dark Elf team. Very good development, mostly because it's been pretty much it's been a dominating force pretty much all season. And the Kislev Manasatra's Panzer Bears. Team is looking a little bit healthier than it was last time we saw them, though they still have the 2 permanent injuries, of course. The Tame Bear is still sitting there looking pretty. There's a Blitzer with block and minus movement. 2 Blitzers that are still rookies with 0 SPP, that's sad. A catcher with dodge, a lineman with minus armor value and wrestle, another lineman with wrestle, 3 more rookie linemen, 2 of which are 1 away from leveling, and a catcher with dodge again, and he's 1 away from leveling. There's quite a few that are close to leveling. If we're a little bit careful about who gets SPP, we could see this team advance a little bit and hopefully make it through to the playoff in a pretty solid spot. And the anime rejects of the Cut Cats run like an anime reject. We got a lineman with guard, 2 linemen with dodge, and 3 rookie linemen. 1 is a touchdown away from leveling. A catcher with movement, who is also a touchdown away from leveling, and a catcher who is 2 away from leveling. Both blitzers have dodge, so they're nice. And we have the thrower with plus agility minus armor value, who is 1 touchdown away from leveling. So if we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, it's possible, touchdowns, then this team is going to look beautiful at the end of the season. And overall it's looking good, and we are exactly 11 players, so pretty good on the money management as well there, well, TV management as well there, so very nice. And lastly, we have Majesty United, the Chaos team led by Sir Madness himself, leader of the Blood Bowl Academy. We got Beastman Wrestle, Beastman with Guard. Let's go for all the Beastmen. Beastman with Block Niggle, Beastman with Guard Niggle, and 3 rookies, 1 is 2 SPP away from leveling. As for the Chaos Dwarfs, we have the Strip Ball Wrestle piece, which is still really weird to me, but sure, and 2 block pieces. I don't think there were 2 block pieces before, so there's been a bit of development on this team finally. Though the last Chaos Warrior is still on 0 SPP, which is a bit sad. Not quite enough block on this team in my opinion, but it's doing alright. It's doing alright. Almost there. Right then, so next week's rounds. Confirm, we're off. So, last one. It's my Men of the North against Sir Madness's Chaos. Norse Chaos. The Dark Elves of Misa take on the Rock Legends, the Chaos Dwarfs of Fallen Glory. That's going to be one to watch. And Manasatras Panzer Bears take on Monkey Chunks, Anime Rejects, D-Cut Cats. So Anime Rejects against Kislev in the last round. Having a look at the leaderboard then, what has to happen? The Dark Elves are close to having a complete washout. They're almost... If they win this game, then they go 5-0-0, which would be a great achievement because it's been a tough old field this round. The Chaos Dwarves are also guaranteed through, I think, with 3 wins and a loss, even if they do lose this game. My Norse have to at least draw in order to get through. Well, or both teams have to lose, though I'm facing this team, so I need to put some madness down, basically, one way or the other. If I do, then I get through. The Kislev need to win, realistically, in order to guarantee a spot in the top 4. Sir Madness can do it if he wins his game, I think. Yeah, he can get over the Kislev Circus if he manages to beat me and Manasatra manages to lose. And Monkey Chunks, unfortunately, is at the end of the road, I believe. Well, actually it depends on how... If he manages to win against Manasatra, then I think he does actually advance. I'll have to have a look at it next week to be sure, though. Next round to be sure. But, yeah, that's how it looks, basically. So we've got 2 guaranteed in, and anybody can still make the final cut. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, and on to final round, Division D. Division D, I'm not happy with you. None of you played your games. Not a happy chappy. I've heard from Smocko, that's all, from all of you. I heard nothing from the rest of you. So, Smocko, thank you for getting in touch, but I decided to give you a draw because you said it was internet issues. And, well, you didn't post anything publicly. So, we've gone 3 draws this round. So, Storm Raiders, Nurgle, not fresh meat, took on the humans of Bobby Bintang, and it was draw 0-0. MV4 for life, the Dwarfs went 0-0 against the High Elf Maragliano Splendid, Smocko against Owned, and Kemri's Corporal Punishment took on Urban Zorros, the Teeny Greenies, and they were all admin draws. Let's have a look at your teams then. I've just done this as well, so nobody would have seen their level ups, but let's have a look what we got. So, Maragliano Splendid actually got a break that they needed. They can actually replace one of their missing pieces. We got the Blodge Tackle Blitzer. We got the Blodge Blitzer. We got the Blodge Catcher. The Dodge Catcher. The Guard Lineman. The Catcher, the Dodge Lineman, and the 2 Rookie Linemen. One is a touchdown away from leveling. So, probably going to sink some money into a new player. I wouldn't say sink, but put some money into a new player. And then we got one loner, in the last round. Not so bad for the High Elves, not so bad at all, though it's pretty slow development considering the round. And the Teeny Greenies then. This troll makes me laugh every time. An agility troll that is free, that is a touchdown away from leveling. Holy crap. And a block troll. I mean, just look at that. Double. We got a Dodge Looney. We got a Fanatic who is still on 2. A Bombardier who is still 1 away from leveling, of course. Pogoer who has Sure Feet Sprint. Goblin who has Sidestep Niggle. Another Goblin who has Niggle. And then all the rookies, 2 of which are a touchdown away from scoring. 110 in the bank as well, so we may see some more bullets bought for the troll cannons. The Kemri team, Corporal Punishment, they actually have had a level up from their round, but he hasn't had a chance to look at it yet. 2 Mighty Blow Tomb Guards, 1 that is 1 away from leveling. A Blitzer with Mighty Blow, a Blitzer who is a touchdown away from scoring. A Frora who has plus agility, that's always nice on a skeleton. It's my favourite level up personally. A Frora who is a rookie. 4 rookie skeletons, 1 of which is no longer a rookie, sorry, but he hasn't yet leveled. 1 is 1 away from leveling, and 1 has Wrestle. Not bad for a Kemri team, considering that Kemri take a little while to develop. They're doing okay. but I'm sure Grey Fox would want more from them. And the Dwarfs have owned MV4 for life. We got a Longbeard who is almost guaranteed to get guard. We got 2 more rookies. We got 4 with guard. 1 is 1 away from leveling. We got a runaway block. We've got a Blitzer with Mighty Blow piling on. We got a Blitzer with Mighty Blow. And we got 2 Troll Slayers with Mighty Blow. Looking good. 220k in the bank as well. We're going to have to sink some of that. That's too much. Especially at 1420 TV. So probably going to see that spent maybe on an enhancement. Wouldn't be surprised. Depends who his last opponent is though. And Storm Raiders Nurgle. Storm Raiders Nurgle. We've got the Beast of Nurgle, who has Stand Firm Guard. Nurgle Warrior with Mighty Blow. Nurgle Warrior with block minus armor value, and the 2 rookie Nurgle Warriors. Pestigal with block. Sure Hands, Pestigal with block. A Rotter with plus strength, a Rotter with block, and 2 rookie Rotters. 90k in the bank, probably not going to spend it. And lastly, we've got the humans of Bobby Bintang. One of his Blitzers leveled up off the back of the draw, which is nice. He can afford to buy the last Blitzer who's missing as well, which is also nice. We got a plus strength, we got a block piece that is a touchdown away from leveling. Catcher or Wrestle, Catcher with nothing, 1 touchdown away from leveling. Thrower with nothing. 4 rookie linemen, 2 of which can level, and 1 who is a dirty player. Sorry. So if we replace the Blitzer actually, then this team isn't looking so bad. The Ogre's still missing, but I don't think he can afford an Ogre, so Blitzer's probably the way to go. I'm not sure he had an Ogre actually. I've been considering the Ogre every time. Bobby Bintang, tell me, why no Ogre? Are you like me, you don't like the Ogre, or it died? I'm not sure. Let me know. Okie doke. And I'd already rolled this accidentally before I started filming, but in the final round then, Storm Raiders Nurgle Mad Not Fresh Meat take on the Dwarfs of Owned, MV4 for life. The Khemri led by Grey Fox Corporal Punishment take on the humans of Bobby Bintang, Los Matadores Ansiosos. And the Teeny Greenies, the Goblins led by Urban Zorro, take on Miragliano Splendid. The High Elves led by Smocko. Please play your games, guys. I don't want to have to kick one of you. No, seriously, if there are no games played this round, then I'm going to take one of the slots off this group. Or at least if there's no communication between you. So please do play your games. And we've got Nurgle, Not Fresh Mad Meat, and Dwarfs owned, both at the top, both guaranteed through, with 2 wins, 2 draws. The High Elves of Smocko and the Khemri of Grey Fox are both in with a chance to go through. If they win or at least draw their game, then they will go through. And the Goblins can actually manage to get through if they win their game and one of the above teams loses. And the humans, well, their campaign is done, but they can... they can potentially get 5th place, so it's still worth playing for the win if they can get it. Anyway, that's it for the round 4 of the Invitational. We're moving on to round 5, last round. Good luck, guys, and I want to see some interesting games because there's a lot to fight for in this last round. Good luck, have fun, see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.